So speaking of women in WWE, it seems as if this is a rumor. Sean Ross Sapp has reported that Natalya is set to be a free agent within the coming weeks, maybe within the coming months. If this were to be a thing, if Natalya actually is a free agent, do you see her re-signing with WWE? Do you see her going to AEW? Do you see her going anywhere else in the world?
My question is, what the hell is Natalya's like overall purpose? And I don't mean that in a shady way, but like, what does she want to look back on with her career if she wants to even embark on going to another company? You know, I understand that she wants to like rep the Hart Dynasty, but it's just like, what is she doing for herself individually? Like, is she trying to be a champion? Is she trying to be at the top of the food chain? Is she just trying to help other people out? That's just like my biggest question mark with her. I could easily see AEW picking her up because she'll fit right in. I mean, if you like to watch good wrestling, then yeah, like, you know, she could mix up with anybody and really anyone. I, for some reason, would like to see her be like a trainer or something. But do I have any excitement for seeing her? Not really. I don't dislike Natalya. I just think that she's kind of flat.
Yeah.
There's some investment into her. Someone will probably pick her up. But it's like, but for what? Like, what is the objective with her? Do you have a take?
So I'm going to start with this. I feel like everybody can't be the top girl. Everybody can't be the top guy. And I feel like in wrestling, you have top people who are actually top people. You have people who may not be in that top position that feel like they should be in that top position. You have people who are in a different position who are just content with their position. And then you have people who kind of understand that they can't be the top person and they're just going to get where they can and help where they can. I feel like Natty is one of those people. The reputation for Natalya in WWE is, yo, you send them to Natalya, she's going to get y'all right. And I feel like that's very valuable. I feel like not everybody can be a Bianca. Not everybody can be a Rhea. Not everybody can be a four horsewoman. And I feel like Natalya is respected because she has been able to accomplish a lot. She's had periods and eras where she popped off and she did her thing. For the most part, though, she's really been there to help other people. And I feel like when you are someone who is looking to help other people, you'll always be valuable.
But did she look to help other people, or is she settling for helping people because she's just not that girl?
I think
because they don't give her a respectable storyline ever at all.
True, but at the same time, once again, remember the majority of her time in WWE, Vince was in charge. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, was she gonna be the person that was gonna get that storyline, right? And I feel like now more than ever, like I'm looking at even down to when she's going down to NXT. And last big name that we saw go down to NXT was Becky, right? She did it out of her own heart. I think that Natty is doing the same. I feel like because she has a certain amount of pull in WWE and because of her time and her tenure there and her reputation, I feel like she wants to help more than anything. Like, don't get me wrong, to be a top girl, to be a top guy is great. Get top girl, top guy money.
She has to be, but she's like, you came from like an iconic family, and that's like the only thing. No disrespect to her, because she's probably a nice person. She's great at wrestling, but it's like the only thing I feel like that's keeping her really on payroll, because there are people that are more entertaining than her. I wouldn't say wrestle better than her, but like they let them go for whatever reason. They just let them go, but they keep her around almost as if like this is like some form of consolidation or constellation.
But think about it like this, though. If I'm keeping you around, even though I'm letting more entertainment people go, like, because honestly, like, we're fans, so we're looking at it from a certain perspective. But it's like, if they're letting go more entertaining people and they're keeping Natty, that means that woman has value. And I feel like regardless of if she's settling for helping others or she's doing it out of her own heart, that versatility and having the heart to do that is going to position her to be able to be in so many different companies. Because we hear it all the time. Oh, I had to leave. They were holding me back. Oh my God, I was in prison, even though it was just a company that gave you a storyline that you didn't want. But it's like, sis is just like, hey, yo, I could work with you. Come down to the gym. We can You know what I'm saying? If you need help, I got you. If you need me to be in this storyline, I got you. That opens up so many possibilities. And just having someone who's just willing to put other people over. It takes, whether you settle for that or not, it takes a great amount of humility to settle into that role, even though from a technical wrestling standpoint, you're operating at such a high level. Not talking about like promo work, on-camera work, just your ability in the ring. Like Natty can go with the guys. You know what I'm saying? So just to be able to step into that role, I think shows how much value she has. But
I see both sides. I guess I just feel bad for her is all. 'Cause I always ask myself, what is going to be shown her Hall of Fame package?
Her and the cat. Remember her and the cat? She used to bring a cat on screen.
Not the cat. I just feel like that's all I had to look back at. Like, what are her iconic moments? Like, backstage, yes, you're very respected. You know, you have a lot to offer to the company. It's just that, again, individually, you. Like, I kind of wish she was selfish.
Honestly, she had a time. Like, I think it was SummerSlam 2018 or 27. No, it wasn't 2018. That was when Becky and Charlotte had their thing. I think it was SummerSlam 2017, and it was like for the SmackDown Women's title, and it was her and Naomi. That was a good match, and that was a good feud.
That was good. I feel like the only other times I liked any of her beats was her versus Nikki, and then that time, I guess she set it off for the new Sasha Banks during her blue hair. You know,
that's enough to put in the package. That's enough to put in the package. That's enough. That's enough for the Hall of Fame package. But I think, yeah. Let us know how y'all feel about Natty. Where should she go? I personally think that she can go to AEW.
What?
Huh?
It's a retirement.
Just rude. I'm going to say AEW. I don't know where I'm looking, but I'm going to say AEW. But let us know in the comments how y'all feel. But we're going to be moving on.